Stoicism and Technology. Managing Digital Stress. Introduction. In today's world, technology has become an integral part of our lives. We use smartphones, computers, and social media, not only for work and communication, but also for obtaining information, entertainment, and managing daily tasks. However, alongside the advantages, technology brings a number of challenges into our lives. One of them is digital stress state, caused by constant interaction with electronic devices and information overload. In this article, we will explore how the principles of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, can help us manage digital stress and technology addiction, as well as share practices for mindful use of digital devices. Stoicism as a tool for stress management. Stoicism, a philosophical doctrine that originated in ancient Greece, emphasizes the inner world of an individual and their attitude towards external events. The main principles of Stoicism are awareness and acceptance of things that we cannot change, and focusing on what is within our control, our thoughts, actions, and reactions. These principles are particularly relevant in the digital world, where we are constantly surrounded by information flows and numerous distractions. Mindfulness and digital minimalism. The first step to managing digital stress is mindfulness in the use of technology. Stoics teach us to distinguish between what is within our control and what is not. In the context of the digital world, this means recognizing that we cannot control the entire flow of information, but we can control our interaction with it. One of the key principles of mindful use of technology is digital minimalism. This approach involves making conscious choices about the devices, applications, and services that truly bring value and align with our values. It's important to ask questions such as, do I really need this application? Does it improve my life, or does it create unnecessary distractions? Applying the Stoic principle of control also helps in dealing with information overload. Consciously filter incoming information, leaving only what is important and relevant. Practice regular digital detoxes, allowing yourself to disconnect from the internet and social media for a certain period. Overcoming technology addiction. Technology addiction, especially to social media and mobile devices, is another problem of modern society. Social networks are designed to capture our attention, often creating an illusion of importance and significance of what happens in them. However, Stoics remind us that true happiness and satisfaction are found within us and do not depend on external factors such as the number of likes or followers. To overcome addiction, it is necessary to realize that social networks and mobile devices should not control our time and attention. One effective method is to implement the Stoic principle of self-discipline. For example, set specific time frames for using social networks or practice digital fasting, where you consciously limit access to certain applications or devices for a while. Emotional balance. In the era of information overload, is one of the main causes of digital stress. The constant flow of news, notifications, and messages can cause feelings of anxiety, fatigue, and emotional burnout. In such conditions, Stoicism suggests practicing emotional balance and acceptance of things that we cannot change. Stoics believe that our emotions are the result of our judgments about external events, not the events themselves. This means that by changing our perception and attitude towards what is happening, we can control our emotions. For example, instead of worrying about negative news that we see on social media, we can acknowledge their existence, but not let them affect our emotional state. Another important practice is gratitude for what we have and the realization that much of what we consider important actually has no significance in the long run. This helps reduce the level of stress and anxiety caused by information overload. Practical recommendations for managing digital stress. Set digital boundaries. Define clear time frames for using digital devices and stick to them. For example, establish a rule of not using your smartphone before bed or limit the time spent on social media. Practice digital detoxes. Regularly have days without the internet and gadgets, dedicating this time to communicating with loved ones, physical activity, or hobbies. Use technology mindfully. Ask yourself questions about how useful or necessary each application or service is. Delete those that do not bring real value. Learn to manage your emotions. View negative news or comments as external events that should not determine your inner state. Develop a habit of rational analysis and finding positive aspects. Develop self-discipline. Set rules and restrictions for the use of technology. For example, plan periods without using your smartphone or social networks, especially during the day. Practice gratitude. Daily take time to remember what you are grateful for in life. This will help you maintain a positive mindset and be less susceptible to stress from information overload. Conclusion: Stoicism, despite its ancient origins, remains remarkably relevant for the modern world, especially in the context of managing digital stress and technology addiction. Applying the Stoic principles of mindfulness, self-discipline, and emotional balance can significantly improve the quality of your life and help maintain inner peace in the face of information overload. It is important to remember that technology should serve us, not control us, and a mindful attitude towards it helps us gain control over our time and attention.